Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we have the first monthly plan with me video in my new Hobonichi cousin planner. If you're new around here, this is my first experience using a pre-made planner after having a pretty art-heavy bullet journal for almost 7 years, and I'm planning to take some of those decoration aspects into this new journal as well. I thought I'd first show you some of the products I'm planning to use this month. So I really like the idea of having a distinct theme for each month. So when I flip this journal around, there's a clear change in colors and decorations for each month. And this month I wanted to go with this dark brown heavy academia theme. I recently released this academia collection on my shop, and it's kind of a dream collection from me personally. I've had the idea for this collection for 2 years at this point, and I finally thought I had the skills necessary to bring this into reality. So a lot of the products I have here are from my own shop. I'm not planning to do this every month because only using my own products makes me feel a little bit weird. However, unfortunately, when this video goes up, my shop will be on a winter break. I'll be traveling and taking some time off during the holidays, but everything will be back on January 6th. So I hope you'll still excuse the shameless promo in this video. I did, however, bring out some other products I have that go well with this collection, like my notebook therapy, dark academia washi tapes, and these few sticker sheets from Ikigai Papier and Cherry's shop that also have these brownish colors, books, and similar designs overall. If you want to copy this theme, you don't need to own all the products I'm using. Just using whatever goes with the colors and overall aesthetic will give you a very similar outcome. I'm of course not going to use everything here on this video, but since I'll try to keep up with this theme for the whole month, I think having all these different options to choose from will be helpful. Anyway, you'll see that I flipped over to the January daily section, and we'll start by making a sort of cover here on this one extra page that this journal gives for each month. I wanted to create a layered scrapbook style page here, so we're gonna start by adding some paper text patterns to the background and then search for a few pictures and stickers that would go with it. I had planned to use a different picture here in the middle, but when I saw this Pride and Prejudice one in my small booklet, which is from Paper World if I remember correctly, I had to use this one instead. I just recently rewatched both the movie and the older series of Pride and Prejudice, and now I probably have to do the same for Sense and Sensibility. I also wanted to use this girl sticker, which is from my own collection, because I love how cool she is, and I doubt I'm gonna have room for many stickers in this size on the other pages. It always takes quite a while for me to put these scrapbooking pages together, and this time I was also trying not to create too many layers on any part of the page. I'm slightly concerned that my journal will eventually get too thick with all these decorations. I'm not gonna use this much on most of the pages though, so the daily and weekly pages will be more like a sticker here and a washi tape there, but I also don't want to limit myself from creating these few more decorated pages. So if the journal becomes bulky to the point of actually being unusable, it will be a bridge we cross when we get there. But after I was happy with the decorations, the last thing I did was to cover the top January title by placing these big number stickers and writing January on this separate piece of paper. There is also Japanese text in the bottom corner, but it's actually interesting information of what food items and flowers are in season in January, so I didn't want to cover it up. If you didn't know, I'm from Finland, but I live in Japan with my Japanese husband. I've been here for almost 5 years, but I still don't remember all the seasonal food items, so these information bits will be very interesting to me. Anyway, here we have it, the cover page for the January Academia theme. I also wanted to show a few Tombow Brush Pens that I think would go nicely with this kind of theme. It's probably not a surprise that they are the more neutral ones like sand, light sand, chocolate, burnt sienna, and so on. I also took out my warm gray 1 and 2, which are good additions to most color palettes in my opinion. And then I'm planning to use this brown Taccia Kurocha ink with this theme. I have my TWSBI Eco already inked up with it, and my Pilot Vanishing Point has regular black ink, so I can switch between these based on my mood. I was planning to decorate the monthly calendar next, but I suddenly got this idea to use the timetable section at the back to make a small collage of the monthly themes. I've seen some people using this to swatch their monthly colors, which would have also been a great idea, but I wanted to take this a step further. So first I added some stickers here to hide the titles and numbers that don't match. And then I added a few things here that will make me just remember the theme. This first January row will be a little bit wider than the rest because I wanted to cover the weekday row as well, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this page will evolve throughout the year. But now let's move to the monthly calendar. I really wanted to use these TheCoffeeMosterzCo monthly kits for all these calendars. I bought the whole 2025 kit, but there just wasn't a month with the weekday title stickers that matched with these brown colors. So I decided that I wouldn't force myself to use everything on the kits on these pages if it just doesn't match, because these are all very useful stickers that can be used on the weekly and daily pages as well. But we are again gonna start with some simple decorations. I wanted to use this wider washi tape at the bottom of the page, but I ripped off some of it so that it wouldn't cover the last row too much. Then I added a paper pattern and some stickers to the corners and finished the page with black weekday titles and these maroon colored number stickers. really love how these numbers look, but I did realize that I've made a mistake with this colorful number sheet where there are two number 31s in the maroon color, even though one of them is supposed to be for the blue set. So I really hope those of you who've bought these sheets can use the blue colors for a shorter month, and I will update these at the latest for the next spring release when I can order more of them. But anyway, after the decorations, I started to fill a few things in here. These monthly calendars will be very work heavy for me, so I'm not gonna use this for personal things that much, if not at all. So this will be a place for me to plan long-term video and shop launch schedules, mark design deadlines when I need to start filming or working on something, and stuff like that. I also kind of like the idea of showing you the YouTube video schedule beforehand. So those are the ones I used these label stickers for. The days might still change slightly, but I try to keep up with this as much as possible. I have quite a few videos to film in January on top of needing to design all the spring collection stuff that I'll order from a manufacturer. So it will be a busy start to the year for me, but I think February should be easier for me, so I'm looking forward to that. So I have 2 reading journal related videos coming up at the start of January. Then we have a monthly painting tutorial and the February plan with me coming at the end of January. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I can share about these monthly calendars for now. I'm honestly so happy how this spread turned out. I will still add some things here afterwards, like Instagram posts and stuff like that. But now let's move on to the last thing in this video, which is starting up the weekly pages. This is probably the area that I'm the most unsure of how I want to use exactly. I know I'll definitely use it for my daily tasks, but there honestly is not much we can set up together beforehand. So I started on this first weekly page by putting down this music note washi tape and these weekday letters that I'm not sure if I liked. I think I'll try stickers with a white or black background next to make this look cleaner. And I'm sure I won't even use any stickers here at the top for some of the weeks. I was just trying to make this a little bit more special for the video, and I think in general I'll try to switch it up. Then I used this top empty space to write a few overall things about the days, which is probably how I'll use this section in the future. The first week in January will mostly be my holiday week, so I don't know how much I'm even gonna fill this spread. I do have my 2024 reading journal flip through video to film and post, but other than that, I'm planning to take some time off this week. I divided the daily timeline with a brush pen at around 12 and 6 p.m., which is when we usually eat lunch and dinner. However, I kind of regretted this decision because, again, I don't know if this was necessary during my vacation days. If I find this to be on the way of my task lists more than being helpful, I might stop drawing these dividing lines in the future spreads. Then I wanted to prepare a few things here on this sidebar. So first we have room to list the most important things of this week, and next I drew a simple sleep tracker. Again, I kind of regretted using the "this week" title sticker here instead of just writing it, because I didn't have a matching title sticker for the other titles, but the paper ripped a little bit when I tried to remove the sticker, so we're just gonna leave it there. Lastly, I know I'll be knitting and reading on my holiday, so I wanted to make this currently section at the bottom, and I used these matching stickers from TheCoffeeMosterzCo. I moved these a little bit more to the side later because I realized that I didn't have enough room to write. So pretty much the only actual thing I'm gonna mark to this week is the video I'll post on Sunday. I post my videos pretty late here in Japan because most of you guys are from Europe or America. And if you noticed, I did cover the ice cream icon on this label because I thought it didn't necessarily match the decorations. I just used this label for the color, but I thought covering it with this book sticker worked perfectly. I also noticed that I'll probably need to make these label stickers myself because I seem to use a lot of them and I want to have them in all possible colors. So that might be something that's coming to the shop at some point next year. I'm probably gonna use stickers from this music related sheet I have that has some bigger stickers because I think I'll probably have room on this spread, and it also goes with the washi tape. So yeah, I know this looks very empty and kind of sad at the moment, but I can't really feel anything else here before I can actually plan the days, if that makes sense. I did want to start one more week here, so I went with these black weekday stickers on this one, and I do think that I like this look a little bit more. And then I used this bookshelf washi tape, which is one of the most popular tapes in my shop, at the bottom edge this time. Again, I wanted to change up the style and colors slightly while still keeping the overall theme. So I marked down my one YouTube video post again and then used this Burnt Sienna brush pen on the sidebar. I was thinking that it might make more sense to do some kind of extra weekly or daily plan with me video every few months or whenever I have some extra time, where I actually take you along setting up these weekly pages. I was also wondering if we should do some kind of flip through of the previous month's pages in the upcoming monthly planning videos to make them, a little bit longer or more interesting. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you would like to see in these videos moving forward. It is a little bit difficult to start actually planning these weekly or daily pages because I always film and post these videos before the new month starts. So the timing is maybe a little bit more awkward with this journal than it was for a bullet journal. But anyway, that's it for this Plan With Me video. I really hope you got some inspiration and enjoyed the slower pace I tried to keep in this one. This is also my last video of the year, so I want to wish you happy holidays and an amazing start to the new year. If this was your first time around here and you'd like to see more journaling and art tutorials in the future, definitely consider subscribing. But I guess that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!